Welcome to Octane Mobile Gaming. Welcome once again to the channel. I am Octane, your host, and today we're going to take a look at the deck for the next Light Commander event. This deck is a Arcane Killer deck. We're going to have a look first at the news link. So within the news link, there is a new defender skill. It's called Countdown, and the new Warden has got this skill. So what is Countdown? When activated, Countdown has a chance to place a debuff that starts a countdown for 5 turns, and if that counter reaches 0, Tyrant of Terror, which is the boss, and that's going to be a warden that you can use in GVG. I think it will be a good warden for GVG as well, especially if you can get it at higher level pink stars. It does the damage equal to the player's maximum HP. So if you've got 40 million HP, it does 40 million damage, so it kills you one hit. So it's a one-shot ultimate form, one-shot warden. So the stronger that this warden is, the more damage it will be able to take, and it can go through the turns and eventually kill you. In the event, some of the bosses will be quite strong, especially the guild bosses. And if you haven't got a card that can give you an immunity when it gets to 0, or if you haven't got revive, so revive is one way of getting around it, immunity is another way of getting around it. The other thing about this this debuff is if you've got a card that has got ambush, we all know when you activate your battle skill for the first turn, your ambush can't be used again. Now if you get hit for the total amount of HP that you've got, you die, you revive, then ambush is reset. So this can actually work in your favor. So I don't really see so much of a negative debuff. It can work in your favor and it can work against you. So it's a double-edged sword. So we're going to look at the ultimate form, then we're going to move on to the other cards that's part of the deck. So the ultimate form, which creates 10 light power gem 8s, will increase Light Commander's damage by 140%, and this lasts for 3 turns. So only the 140% damage increase lasts for 3 turns. It only creates 10 light power gem 8s when the battle skill is activated, so this doesn't last for 3 turns. It's got a 3-turn cooldown, so every 3 turns you can create 10 light power gem 8s. It's got 1 passive on board. This passive Once per turn, when an attack or damage buff is activated, it increases its self damage by 100% and heals for 8000% of hero recovery. So as long as a damage buff or an attack buff has been activated, it gets this self increase. So it can get this self increase every single turn if you've got a card that gives you a damage boost or a attack boost every single turn. However, on the third turn or on turn 0, when you activate your battle skill, it will activate its passive because it's got it does give the entire deck a damage increase of 140%, which activates the passive, giving this card a 240% damage increase. It's almost like a self increase, but the self increase, how I see, is split in two. You have some cards out there that's got a self damage increase of 300%, which is quite nice, big damage. However, it's only for that card. This card, however, gives the entire deck 140% damage increase, and it gives itself 100% damage increase, which works out to be 240%. So it's quite nice. I really like the fact that it does that. It dispels Traitor. Traitor is almost like Thorns. Traitor is a debuff, and when you're hit with Traitor, every damage that you do to one of the bosses, you take damage back. Thorns is a buff for the boss, so Thorns is a bit different, but it works in the same way. Traitor won't kill you, Thorns won't kill you. But if it's got counter works in the same way, but counter will kill you. And then you've got Countdown, which we just had a look at in the news link. Master Collection card, Eagle King. This one will create 10 light power gem 8s. It's got a free turn cooldown, and it's got the passive that gives you the self increase. So once per turn, when a damage or attack buff has been activated, it will give itself a 100% damage increase, self damage increase. Quite nice. However, Master Collection cards don't compare to Ultimate Forms. Ultimate Forms are always more powerful. The Master Collection card can do decent damage. However, you can't increase this damage up to say a 1 pink star Ultimate Form. Even if you awaken it 5 times, it won't do the same amount of damage as a 1 pink star Ultimate Form because it hasn't got the base stat to begin with. This is your ultra rare. So your ultra rare increases commander's damage by 140%. So you've got 2 cards giving you 140% damage increase for the entire deck. So that's 280% damage increase, which is quite nice. So this one is it can be quite useful in the right situation or in the right deck setup, because that 140% damage increase, if you've got the power gem levels and you've got like the boost going to the ultimate form, can be really valuable. It's got 1 passive on board, so once per turn when an attack or damage buff is activated, it heals for 8000% of your recovery. So that is your ultra rare. The ultra rare, comparing to the Master Collection card, I would say the ultra rare is slightly more useful than the Master Collection card in this deck. We've also got Fear. Now Fear affects your battle meter. Now in this situation, if you're hit with Fear and you've still got the battle skill of the current ultimate form, when you activate the battle skill of current ultimate form, it will fill the battle meter of all the cards that have been hit with Fear that lost their battle meter. So in that situation, I can see where the ability to fill the battle meter of all the cards on deck will come in handy. However, if the ultimate form gets hits with Fear and it loses its battle meter, then there isn't another card that will fill its battle meter. So it's useful, but then if you don't dispel Fear and you get hit with Fear in the ultimate form, then it's not very useful. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at the main hero. So the main hero for this week is not too bad. It creates 4 light power gem 5s, which is quite nice. I like the fact that main heroes are now creating power gem 5s. It's quite good. So it creates 4 light power gem 5s. It's got a 3 turn cooldown, and once per turn, when an attacker damage buff is activated, it increases self damage by 25% for 1 turn. Now 25% is a bit meager, it's a bit mean. 50% would have been better, because the Master Collection card does 100% self damage increase, and the Ultimate Form does 100% self damage increase, but it's got the 140% damage increase that it gives to itself and the entire deck. So this one could have been 25% damage increase. Would have been nice for somebody who's just starting out in the game to have a main hero that gives itself a 50% self damage increase. However, we've got a 25% self damage increase on this one, so I would say all in all, it's okay. Not brilliant, but it is okay. And this one will dispel countdown, so that's not too bad. Won't take a look at the support card. Support card for this week is absolute garbage. But what I will do, before I end the video, I will go up to tier 6, because I've done the calculation, and with the amount of coins that I've got, so we've got 1 event remaining. I've got 90 coins, and with the 90 coins, if I should go up to tier 6, I will only have to craft the ultra rare. So next week I will have enough coins to craft the ultimate form, so that is not too bad. So I will go up to tier 6 just to see what happens. We're gonna take a look at some cards. So cards that will give you the killer skill. So the cards that will give you the killer skill this week, the oldest of which is this one, Curators of Pain, and this one is quite old, one of the first ultimate forms that we got, first light ultimate form that we got. It spawns up to 4 light power gem 2s at a rate of 1 plus 1 additional per 100 skill points. When 3 stacks of Electric Hellstorm, this is upgraded to power gem 4s. Also costs Electric Hellstorm, which increases enemy damage taken and reduces heroes damage taken by 3%, plus spawns 3 light gems for 4 turns, including this one. This duration is refreshed when each skill cast with each skill cast and stack up to 3 times, so you can stack the skill. It's not really that powerful, especially because it relies on skill points. The next one up is Paragon of Passion. This one is not really that powerful. It's, when it came out, it wasn't very useful. It's not very useful now, because you have to use up to 3 cards from this particular deck to get any use from the ultimate form. And as it stands, you don't really want to be put in 3 cards from a particular deck, especially if the cards ain't really good. The ultimate form isn't really that good anyway. The only purpose it's got is if you haven't got anything else, it will give you the killer skill. Divine Sovereigns is the best of the 3, and Divine Sovereigns is the card that works almost like Metaverse Master. Metaverse Master is more diverse. They should call it Diverse Master because it's really diverse. This one, however, is not as diverse, but it is really, really useful. It gains the attack bonus buff for 1 turn and gives Excalibur to the next light commander that activates its battle skill. Excalibur increases their damage by 500%. So basically what it does, it gives the next light commander to activate their battle skill of 500% damage increase. Metaverse Master give it to anybody that activates their battle skill first after you activate the battle skill of Metaverse Master. Now this one, it's really useful in the sense that it only gives the 500% damage increase to the next light commander that activates its battle skill. That meaning if you activate this one before Metaverse Master won't get the 500% damage increase. It will go to the first light commander that activates its battle skill. So you can use this one in combination with Metaverse Master. Really good. This one has got Revive as well, which will come in handy with cooldown. Now, if you haven't got Metaverse Master, which one of my subscribers asked me if how can they get Metaverse Masters. Now if you get one of the retro packs with Metaverse Master, or they bring out the soul shop again, because they had that thing that you could purchase souls, you could probably get it there or from one of the retro packs, or you'll have to wait until it comes out in the Drill Fist Depot. Or if you're lucky enough to have a copy of Daniel isn't as good as Metaverse Master, but it will give you the 150% damage buff, so it will pass the 150% damage increase to the next card to activate its battle skill. As I said, it's not as good as Metaverse Master, but it's the next best thing. If you haven't got Daniel, if you've got the Djinn of Desire, if you specialize it, you can specialize it to have the same effect as Daniel. So it creates 5 Dark Power Gem 6s, and it gives the next hero to use its battle skill 150% damage buff. So the Djinn is another card that can do the same thing like Daniel. Both cards are not as good as Metaverse Master, but as it stands, if you can get a card to aid you in increasing your damage output, then that's not a bad thing. Those are 2 cards that will aid you, and both cards do produce a full board of rainbow gems as well. They don't convert other gems to dark gems like Metaverse Masters, but it is what it is. Some cards that will give you some extra boost. We've got an arcane deck. That means the jailers can be quite useful. However, from my point of view, I wouldn't really go for the jailers, because the jailers has got a 6-turn cooldown, so it's a bit too long for me. So the jailers, you can use it to boost the attack output of the current deck. As I said, it's an arcane killer deck. Next card that you can use is Circuit Break Illyria. It's also an arcane killer card. It does increase the damage output of arcane killer cards, so that's something else that you can use. However, it's got a 6-turn cooldown as well, and the thing about it is you have to power up both card skills. So you have to power up the jailer's skill to benefit from you don't really have to power up the jailer's battle skill if you've got another card on the deck that does a turn delay. However, if you haven't got a card on the deck that does a turn delay, you'll have to power up the battle skill of the jailers, because the jailers does do a turn delay. With Circuit Break Illyria, to get the full potential from this deck, from this card, you have to have 8 or more fire power gems on the board to really tap into its ability to give you 5,650 percent attack increase. If you haven't got that on board, then you're not really getting the full benefit from this card, so you'll have to add another fire card on board, so that will take away from the full power of the deck. So I'm not really one who likes to go for Circuit Break Illyria or the jailers, simply because of the cooldown they have to pop their battle skill. High Performance Unit Area, however, I like using High Performance Unit Area in combination with Metaverse Masters. These 2 cards are basically designed to work together. They're built for each other. So Metaverse Master has got haste, which it starts the battle with its battle skill already powered up and ready to be used. Once you've got some power gems on the board, it will convert all of those to dark. It will create some dark power gems. Those will crush. It will power up back the battle skill of Metaverse Master, and it will power up the battle skill of High Performance Unit Area. So they work together. Plus, High Performance Unit Area does produce dark gems and dark power gems passively. So if you weren't able to power up the battle skill of Metaverse Master, High Performance Unit Area does come in handy to do just that. So work together. You can use High Performance Unit Area's ability to give you the supercharge, which gives you 2,500% attack increase, and then you can go for a card like this one, Dancers of the Departed. Now this is an immortal killer card, and it will benefit not only from High Performance Unit's ability to increase its attack output by 2,500%, but it will benefit from the ability that will be passed onto it from Metaverse Master, giving it 150% damage increase. It has got a self damage increase, but this is only 80%. Can be a really decent damage dealer if you've got the right combination together. So let's look at what that combination would look like. So the combination would look something like this. I would start with Divine Sovereigns here, then Metaverse Master, Dances of the Departed, then Star Strong Wolfpack, and last but not least, High Performance Unit Area. Now, how I would play this deck, I would activate Metaverse Master's battle skill first to power up the battle skill of High Performance Unit Area. Then you'll activate High Performance Unit Area's battle skill because it's a commander event, so you get hit every single turn. You'll take the hit, you'll become supercharged. The next card you'd activate is Divine Sovereign. Now, Divine Sovereign won't pass its ability to increase Light Commander's damage by 500% to Metaverse Master. It will skip Metaverse Master and it goes straight to Dances of the Departed. Metaverse Master's battle skill will be ready to use again. So once you activate Divine Sovereign, you just activate Metaverse Master, then you activate Dances of the Departed. Now, Dances of the Departed will be getting 2,500% attack increase from the supercharge given to it by High Performance Unit Area. It will be getting 500% damage increase from Divine Sovereign, plus 150% damage increase from Metaverse Master, plus its 80% self damage increase. Then you will just use Star Song Wolfpack to upgrade all those power gems by 2 rank. Do remember, however, you have to add Amy's Sword of Excellence to convert all those dark power gems to light power gems. That's one combination that you could try. Next one in is this one, Headstrong Siren. Now, Headstrong Siren is going to power up or increase the tap done by Chaotic Killers. Alright, so what it does, it's passive, which is the second passive. If 16 or more water gems are on the board, it will increase Chaotic Killers attack by 1,600%. You have to use this in combination with none other than Black Flag Marooners. Now that combination will look something like this. I normally play from right to left, so my decks are always like right to left. So you have to turn them around if you play from left to right. First card up would be Black Flag Marooners. So once you've powered up the battle skill of Black Flag Marooners, you can activate Black Flag Marooners first and foremost, and what will happen is you will get that 1,600% attack increase from Headstrong Sirens. Next card you'll activate is Metaverse Masters. Then you move on to your main damage dealer, which is Sunblessed Sibling. Now, Sunblessed Sibling is a really good card to use, especially in this event, because it's got the ability to cleanse 1 debuff from each light commander and dispel 1 enemy buff. It will not dispel any debuff from Black Flag Marooners, Metaverse Master, or Headstrong Siren. It will only dispel debuff from itself and from Divine Sovereign. That's the only 2 cards it is able to dispel anything from. However, it is able to remove 1 buff from the boss, so it is able to remove fear. So that's quite good. So what will you do? Activate Black Flag Marooners, then you move on to Metaverse Master. The next card to be activated is Sunblessed Sibling. Wrong. I think I got that activation sequence wrong. The first card to be activated will have to be Divine Sovereign. Why Divine Sovereign? Because once you activate the battle skill of Divine Sovereign, then you can activate Black Flag Marauder, then Metaverse Master, and the 500% damage increase will go to Sunblessed Sibling. Then last but not least, you activate Headstrong Siren. Now Headstrong Siren will destroy some of the light power gems on the board, but don't worry about that. What it will do, it will basically, when it destroys some of the light power gems on the board, it will also destroy power gems or gems that are of other affinities. So fire power gems or fire gems, dark gems, earth gems. So what will happen is some of your light gems will move. So you'll get a spread of your light power gems all over. So most of the time, as I always say to you, if you can get a few loose power gems, then you get a bigger bang for your buck. Headstrong Siren does help you a lot when it comes to that. So it is a really good card to use on this combination, will give you a massive bang for your buck. So this is also a really good combination to use. And if you notice, this combination is a non-event combination. So is this combination. This combination is a non-event combination. So those are two non-event combinations that I believe will be quite useful, will be really powerful. These two combinations are quite nice to use. So you can go ahead, use these combinations. And these combinations, if you've got the coins like I've got the coins to craft the ultimate form, you can save your coins and you can go into next week with the ability to craft the ultimate form, especially if next week you get a very decent ultimate form. So far the water deck has been the best deck this season. Let's move on. Okay, so some really useful cards. You've just seen Dances of the Departed. What does this card do? It creates 15 light power gem 7s and heal for 4000% of hero recovery. It gives itself an 80% self damage increase. Passive, it's got several passive on board, 4 passive to be precise. The first of which, on attack, creates 6 light power gem 6s. So not only does it create 15 light power gem with its battle skill, it also creates 6 light power gem 6s passively. So this card is really good for the wave fight. This is one that you really want to use during the wave fight. It's also got the next one, which is called Celebrate Afterlife. Whenever Revive or Last Stand is used, upgrade all light power gems by 3 rank. Now this is where countdown really comes in handy. So if you get hit by countdown, you aren't able to dispel it because this combination uses 2 Dark Commander cards. You aren't able to dispel countdown from any of these cards. I don't think any of these cards are able to dispel fear. So you won't be able to dispel fear. You won't be able to dispel. You will be able to dispel countdown using high performance unit area. You will be able to dispel traitor using high performance unit area. However, you won't be able to dispel fear. Fear is the only one of the debuff that will severely hamper this combination. However, if the boss that you're fighting is running countdown, you will be able to dispel countdown if you've got the battle skill of high performance unit area ready to be used. However, you can benefit from countdown if you die and revive. This card will upgrade your power gems by 3 rank. You can revive twice as well, so it's a really good card to have on board. This one, Disdain Duo, it's okay, not brilliant, but can be used. This one is really good. Sunblessed Sibling. Sunblessed Sibling will cleanse 1 debuff from each light commander and dispel 1 enemy buff. So this one will remove 1 debuff from each member of the team as long as they're light commanders, and it will remove fear, so it will remove 1 buff from the boss. So this one is quite useful. It's got 3 passive on board, the first of which creates 8 light power gem 7 and increase self damage by 160%. at the start of each turn. So every single turn you get that self-damage increase. The second passive also creates 8 light power gem 7s at the start of every third turn. So every third turn you will get 16 light power gem 7s. Quite nice. It also reduces the damage taken by 5% for the rest of the turn. So whenever a passive skill that creates power gem is used, it reduces damage taken by 5% for the rest of the turn. Star Song Wolfpack is a really useful utility card. It creates 7 light power gem 6s and it increases light gem fall stat by 40% for 1 turn. But the pure store resistant is its ability to upgrade all light power gem by 2 rank higher. So that's quite good. Good. Lady of the Lake. Lady of the Lake, if you haven't got Divine Sovereign, Lady of the Lake is the card that will give you that 500% damage increase. That's if you haven't got Divine Sovereign. It will pass Excalibur to the next card to use its light commander card to use its battle skill. So if you haven't got Excalibur, this is the card that will give you that 500% damage increase. So this is one combination that I think will work quite okay in the wave fights. So this can be used for the quest map, Divine Sovereign, Dances of the Departed, Lady of the Lake, Sunblessed Siblings, and Master Collection card from Dances of the Departed. All of these cards create power gems passively, plus Dances of the Departed has got a 2-turn cooldown, which is quite nice. Plus Sunblessed Siblings will give you those 16 power gems on turn 3, which is where you get one of your mini bosses. Turn wave 3 and wave 6. That's where you're guaranteed to get 2 mini bosses. So those 2 turns is where it will give you 16 power gems, as long as you kill the boss on every turn from turn 1. This is one combination that I thought would be quite useful as well. Divine Sovereign, again, Metaverse Master, Sunblessed Siblings, Dances of the Departed, and last but not least, Star Song Wolfpack. So that's quite good. Those are some really good combination there. When it comes to relic, I've got this all arcane relic, breaks 2 shields. This one is a Chaotic Killer relic. This one is a Beast Killer relic, and then you've got Immortal Killer relic. This one is a Beast Killer relic. Do remember, if you're using an off affinity card, you will need to convert those power gems using Amy's Sword of Excellence. So let's see if I am able to get anything decent on tier 4, 5, and if not, we'll go on to tier 6. So let's go. Here goes nothing, tier 4, and we're guaranteed to get a main relic on this turn, plus we're guaranteed to get a main hero. Let's see if we get a Master Collection or a ultra rare. So that looks like the main hero, and that looks like guarantee main relic. That's a soul, and let's see what this is. Okay, so that's another main relic. So we got a main relic and we got a rare relic, and that's good. Oh, so we got a main relic and we got a rare relic. That's not too bad. So we've got a ultimate relic. Quite good. Let's see if tier 5 we are lucky to get anything apart from the guaranteed. So on this turn we get another rare relic, and we did get a main relic on tier 3, so that's a 2 pink star ultimate relic. This is the support card, and let's see, this is gonna be the rare relic. Let's see if we can get something else. Come on, Master Collection card or ultra rare would be really, ultra rare would be much better. Ooh, another rare relic. So I'm getting nothing but rare relic this week. Come on. Okay, so that's it. Ooh, what's this? What's this? Oh my god, another rare relic. I'm getting nothing but rare relic this week. 3 rare relic. If that was 3 ultra rare, it would have been far better. 3 rare relics. Okay, let's move on to tier 6. I've got 5,993 gems. Let's see what happens here. Okay, let's see what happens here. Come on, we need just 1 ultra rare with the master collection card. 1 ultra rare with the master collection card. That's what I'm going for. This is a master hero. Whoa, master hero. That's all we get. Come on, ultra rare, ultra rare. Well, that's not the ultra rare that I was looking for. I was looking for a far better ultra rare. Ultra rare for this event, not an ultra rare for a 2-year-old. Okay, ultra rare. Ultra rare, yay! So we got the ultra rare. Now that is spectacular. Master collection card and an ultra rare on tier 6. That is, what's this? Another ultra rare. Oh, not a master collection card. Would have been better if it was an ultra rare. Then I could get a 2 pink star ultimate form. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. That was a really good tier 6. Ooh. Congratulations on earning these rewards. Congratulations on earning these rewards. So those are the rewards that I got. I got 2 master collection card and 1 ultra rare. I would have been more happier with 2 ultra rare and 1 master collection card, because I do get the shiny master collection card from the event. Okay, so that is that. Let's go and craft the ultimate form. Okay, so that is the ultimate form. I've got 99, so I could take it up to 2 pink star. I could craft another ultra rare and take it up to 2 pink star, but I'm gonna hold off on that for a while. Age, let's go into the pack. Let's look for the main hero. That is a support card. That is the main hero. We'll take the main hero up to 6 stars. Main hero is not now up to 6 stars. We are gonna go back in and we are gonna collect our shiny master collection card. So now I've got 3 shiny master collection card. I've got 3 master collection card and only 1 ultra rare. So I need 2 ultra rare to take it up to 3 pink stars. Not gonna use my coins, even if I should use 42 coins. I don't think I'll use 84 coins, but not gonna craft anything else at the moment. I did spend quite a bit of gems. I spent almost all my gems to get that ultimate form. So let's see how we stack when it comes to the deck. So with this in mind, what we could do on this combination is use the ultimate form here rather. So that would be a far better combination. Really decent combination here. So this one would give itself a 100% damage increase and then an 140% damage increase to the entire deck, which translates to 240% damage increase, 150 from Metaverse Master, which makes it 390, then 500 from Divine Sovereign, making it a whopping 890. And then we're gonna use Star Song Wolfpack and The reason why I think I would go for Sunblessed Sibling here is Sunblessed Siblings is able to cleanse one buff from the boss, so I would use that there. But if I'm gonna use a deck that is a one hit deck, I would go for something else, something that gives me a bit more power gems, or something that upgrades my power gems a bit higher. So if you wanted to upgrade your power gems just a bit higher, you could go for this one. Where is it? I think it's this one, Full Moon. So upgrade all light power gems by 2 rankings. So you could use that one in combination with Star Song Wolfpack to give you a 4 level increase to your power gems, and that would be that. Quite nice. So that's all I've got for you today. Thanks to all my subscribers. Thanks for all you guys for watching. Thanks for your encouragement. Thanks for your support. And tomorrow we'll do possible deck combination. We'll see what combination works and what doesn't work. And if I find a combination that is really powerful, I'll showcase it tomorrow. So until next time, this is Octane saying like, subscribe, leave a comment below. If you've got a comment, if you've got a question, you can leave it below, or you can find me on the network app at Octane Gaming. You can also find me on Facebook, Octane Gaming, and you can find me on Instagram, Octane Gaming as well. I do post that combination on the network chat, and I do post combination on Instagram and on Facebook as well. So until next time, bye for now.